Alright guys, it is Paul here with another thrifting video, but first up, I'm going to share with you a few sales that I've had. This is a great sale. I don't even know exactly what this item is. It's some type of adapter that's used in vehicles to convert them so that the users can use more technology like Bluetooth and whatnot. And I got this at a Salvation Army 3 months ago. I paid $8 for it. And worth a lot. I actually ended up selling it for $118 plus shipping, so made some great profit on it. I paid $5 for this 3M older wrist rest for putting your mouse on. It's an old computer apparatus from the late 90s, I believe 1996. I got this at a Salvation Army about 5 months ago. Paid $5 for it, ended up selling it for $30 plus shipping. Sold this Ralphco 1988 coin bank that I got at Value Village about 2 weeks ago. I paid $5 for it. Ended up selling it for $30 plus shipping. I'm a little surprised by this one. This is a Saint Germain liqueur mixing glass container. I got this at a Salvation Army 2 weeks ago. I paid $3 for it. Ended up selling it for $33 plus shipping. Sell-through rate on this item is around 100%. So guys, be on the lookout for these. They sell. We are off here, starting off at a Salvation Army, looking for things to flip online. And this is from a show called Fifi and the Flower Tots. I think it's a British show. Anyway, for just a few bucks, I think I can make some money on this. It's a pretty rare toy. Not a lot of them being sold, so I will pick that up. Same Salvation Army, a couple rows over. In the dish section here, I see a vintage Chuck E. Cheese cup. Yes, there was no price on this, but it was only 99 cents. Old Chuck E. Cheese stuff sells, so I will for sure pick that up. Checking out the electronics and not finding any VCRs anymore. Very hard to find VCRs, but I do see something that I recognize. This is a Dreamlife plug and play. If you guys don't know, this is a Bolo. Unfortunately, this one is missing its remote, that lime colored remote. So not worth big bucks, but I will still take it for only $5 and hopefully find a remote for it one day. But yeah, look out for these Dreamlife plug and plays. They're worth some pretty good money. I am actually now at a Value Village. I come to Value Village, I see these two Barbie containers, and I think, are they worth reselling? Value Village wanted $8.50 and $10. So I just decided that that was too much to pay for them. I could probably get maybe $20 a piece for them. Decided to pass on that. I move on, checking out the clothes and the hats. I noticed this Lund Boats hat. This for $6.49, a little pricey. This hat is probably a $25 to $30 hat. Lund Boats is a boat manufacturer. Their hats can sell for some decent money. This one actually had some wrinkles on the top there, so I decided to leave it behind. Always do your condition check, guys. Remember, when you're picking up stuff, you'll find, some flaws with stuff. This is a perfect example right here. Again, Value Village. I see this Cesar Millan bag, and I'm like, well, this is a little dirty, but it's worth some good money. Value Village only wants, I believe, $6.50 for it. I should be able to get between $30 and $40 for it. It is a dog backpack. Well, it's, doing the condition check. I do put it in my cart, and lo and behold, it had some damage, so I had to put it back. So always do that condition check before you buy things at the thrift store. Test what you can. It'll save you lots of money. This is now at a Salvation Army. This is an IKEA lamp, and they wanted $10 for it, which I thought was a little too much. These lamps do sell, but they're worth anywhere from $20 to $30. So just not enough meat on the bone for me there. So I passed on that. Checking out that Coleman lantern case that was empty. Checking out the baggy wall. And I see this AccuDart chalkboard for some type of a game, dart game. It's brand new sealed. It's only $3, and I think somebody's gonna want this for their basement. It doesn't see. There's only one other one listed on eBay, and I think I could make some money on it. I could at least get $20 or $30 for it, so I will pick that up. I saw this. This is at the same store on a cart. I saw these World of Warcraft books, brand new sealed. They wanted $12 a piece for them, which is too much. And I would have picked them up, but they're just not selling. Check the sell-through rate. No demand for these books. So not all World of Warcraft stuff is worth money. You always have to look up the individual stuff to see if they're worth anything. Just never know. And you never know what you'll find at the thrift store. This is some type of water ski equipment thingy. I don't know. Wings. They only wanted $20 for it. I contemplated picking it up. It's just I didn't think I'd be able to ever ship it, and or didn't want to bother putting it on Facebook Marketplace. But I don't even know what that is. That's just how it goes sometimes at the thrift store. You never know what you're going to find. Checking out the board games and not finding a whole lot actually in the board game section. See some craniums up there, but those are not the Caribou or Caribou Island bolos that I'm always looking for. In the corner here, those are some type of children's stilts, Rolf stilts. Tried looking those up, really couldn't find any info on them. So left them behind. Just didn't find a whole lot there. I did in the pots and pans section find this power inverter for $15, but I hesitated. It's fairly, old technology, and wasn't really seeing any solds for the 400 watts, so I passed on it. But I did find some good stuff, guys, and I'll take you through my haul right now. All right, time to go over this haul, and I think I found some pretty decent things. I'm gonna start over here for $9 at Value Village. I paid up for it. This is Fix-It Felix character from Wreck-It Ralph, or Ralph Wrecks the Internet, or some type of Pixar movie. I don't know. This guy's rare though, very rare. Saw him in the toy section, and I'm like, I have no idea who this is. I got to look this up. So I paid up for him. I paid $9, but I see that there are solds between $30 and $50 for him, and he's made by Thinkway Toys. It says right on the back here, so that's a good sign. So I'm probably going to price him around the $40 range, and hopefully he sells before Christmas. Over here, something that I like to sell are IKEA accessories, like the handles for drawers and furniture and whatnot. Some of this stuff gets discontinued, and then people obviously want to replace some of their drawer handles, and they can't find it at IKEA, so they go to eBay. So these are new old stock. They're Tida, kind of like a brushed nickel handle. Paid $3 a pop for these, and I should be able to get at least $15 each for them. I also got over here some other ones. I paid $5 for 4 sets of these. These are smaller ones, because these ones aren't as popular as the other ones, but I should still be able to at least get $3 to $4 each for these. And they might not sell right away. The sell-through rate is, I believe, around 50% for these, so it'll take longer to sell, but I'm fine with that. They're small items, easy to store. Down here, if you guys don't know this, this is a bolo. This is a Dream Life plug and play video game, and this one is incomplete. I'm missing the remote. There's actually a green remote that sits in here. If you have that remote, this sells anywhere, from $120 up to $180. I actually found one of these a couple of years ago for a few dollars, and I ended up selling it for $90. So I see the price has actually gone up. This is cool. This is a discontinued IKEA golden pomegranate, and it's a container. And I got this at a Salvation Army. I paid $5 for it. There's actually none listed. There's some solds on Product Research or Terapeak in the $30 range. So I'm probably going to list mine higher since there's none listed, maybe closer to $40, and see if I get some interest in there. When I was a few days ago, I was at a Salvation Army and they came out with a cart. And I'm not a video game guy because I love video games, but it's very hard to find decent video games to resell in my area. I find the competition is just crazy for video games, and it, in all sense, it actually makes sense, right? Because the sell through rate on most video games is really good. Lots of demand for them, especially if you guys haven't heard, Sony's going to be discontinuing the physical media side of video games in 2028. So that might create a bit of an increase in demand, people trying to hoard before the ending of that, but who knows how this is going to play out. But anyways, a cart came out. It was video games, and I actually got these. I had a coupon, so I only paid like $3 each for these games. This isn't a great game, Assassin's Creed, but it is brand new, sealed. Here's like a $10-15 game. Again, $10-15 game, $10 game. I got a little excited when I saw this Nintendo GameCube game on there, because Nintendo GameCube games are pretty rare to find. And this is actually empty. There's no disc in there, but the manual's in there. And I told the lady at the counter when I was checking out, she only charged me 99 cents for this. I should be able to at least get $20 to $22 for this empty case. So don't rule out empty cases. I have sold, believe it or not, a Game Boy case for a game called Cool World, and I got $150 for just the box. So, you know, old video game cases can be worth, and boxes can be worth some really good money. Here's a decent book that's worth a few dollars. I only paid, I think, $2.50 for it. It should be able to get at least 20. Here again is another at least $20 book, and then a couple other Star Wars books. Somebody clearly donated their Star Wars collection, but these books are all in the $15 to $20 range, and I only paid a couple dollars each. I had a coupon. The Salvation Army monthly coupon this month is media. Back here is Nordic Ware. This is a snowflake cake pan. I paid $4 for it. I should be able to get closer to Christmas. I'll probably get $20 to $25 for it. It sells really well on Poshmark for some reason too. This over here for $3, I got Tackle Logic Tour spinner wrap. You put your spinner baits in there. It's brand new, sealed. Um, Kind of a neat little item. I should be able to at least get $25 plus shipping for that. I'm going to probably list that right away because we're in fishing season right now, right? We're in summertime. This is something that most of you guys probably wouldn't have picked up. And this is an older 1993 and 1995 Chuck E. Cheese Pizza Showtime cup. And this was sitting at Salvation Army on the shelf. I paid 99 cents for it. Older Chuck E. Cheese stuff is very popular. It's in demand. I've sold their stuff before. This I'm gonna at least get $20 to $30 for that. It's in good condition. Just like this, here's another thing that's somewhat, rare. These are 7-Eleven Slurpee cups that are Ghostbusters branded. 35 years, 35th anniversary of the movie. Great condition. I paid $2 for these cups. Should be able to at least get $30 for that. Got a Lego alarm clock here. I paid $5 for. I see that they sell anywhere from $20 to $30. Back here is some type of AccuDart Classic Chalk scoreboard, some type of scoreboard. It was only $3, and there's another one listed right now for $70. I'm gonna list mine, undercut it, and I should be able to get a sale. I'm thinking at least $40 for this. This, I don't know what this is exactly. It's from some rare cartoon, Flowerettes. I'm not familiar with it at all. It was only $3, and I looked it up, and they're pretty rare. There's some souls in the United Kingdom, or from the United Kingdom, I should say, but none in North America. So I think that this will be a good item. For only $3, I took a chance on that. Back here is probably the find of the week for me. This is a blind skateboard backpack, and I saw this. I paid $10, $10 or $11 for this at Value Village. I saw it. It's in pretty decent condition. I did touch up the black. I put a bit of acrylic black paint on there to make it look nicer. So there is some damage here, but still in pretty good condition for its age. There's actually not too many of these blind skateboard backpacks listed. The ones that I see, there is a sold at $100 for one of them. I have mine listed at $99 and I have 2 watchers already. So I think I should be able to get that. It seems like a pretty good quality bag, so very interesting. I did a little bit of research on Blind Skateboards and whatnot. It's a company that's from the late 90s, I believe. So really interesting to learn about, and that's kind of the fun thing about reselling is you always learn something new about all these, millions of products out there. So I want to thank you guys for coming along with me thrifting. I appreciate the support. If you like and subscribe, and I'll keep making these videos. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.